Welcome back to GameStop TV. I'm Julian here with Chris Wallace, and we're going to talk about Killer Queen Black. So this is an indie title, which you guys normally do something more creative and fascinating. What's in Killer Queen Black all about?
So Killer Queen Black is an 8-player multiplayer game where there are 3 different ways to win. So each team of 4 players has 1 player on it that's the queen, and they're the most powerful player. They can fly around and attack things, and then everyone else is a worker. So if you kill the enemy queen 3 times, that's one way to win. Another way to win is the workers can fill their hive with berries and for economic victory. And the last way to win is a worker can ride the snail across the screen and get the snail victory.
So let me get this straight. You've got up to 8 people playing at a time.
That's right.
You've got 3 different types of characters you can play as, right?
Yes.
The drones, the soldiers, and a queen, the
Yes.
powerful one. You've got a snail riding across the screen. You're harvesting berries. You've got queens trying to kill each other.
Yep.
This must be madness.
There is a lot going on. It's very exciting. It's very intense.
So
Yeah.
how did the idea for a game like this come about?
Well, it goes way back to, I forget the exact year, but it started off as a field game. So running around with foam swords and 3 crowns on your head for the queen lives and picking up plastic balls and putting them in buckets. And that was the original game that Nikita Mikros and Josh DeBonis made for Come Out and Play in New York City. And then over the years that evolved into a digital game. They made 1 arcade cabinet. They were approached by someone that said, hey, can I buy one? And they were like, wait, what? We just made this thing. And now there's 150 arcade cabinets around the country with the arcade version, both in public arcade bars and private companies have them too. And so a few years ago, a company out of Chicago named Liquidbit approached Nick and Josh and they said, hey, we want to take this amazing experience you guys have made and bring it to the home market. Because not everyone is in a big city with an arcade bar, right? So it's bringing the experience to make it more accessible for a wider range of players.
Right, so this is coming to the Nintendo Switch, to PC, and then later on Xbox.
That's right.
So on something like the Nintendo Switch,
Yep.
what's it like sitting on a couch and playing this game with your friends?
It's great. I mean, so we have up to 4 people on 1 Switch, and then if you bring 2 Switches, 8 players, or you can always play with people online too. So we are going to have this ranked system where you're always going up to the top, being matched with people that are the same skill level as you, and it's going to be amazing to see what kind of play we see out of that. But yeah, the experience of playing with other people and saying, oh no, get the berries, oh watch the snail, there's nothing like it.
Well, I got my hands on this game. I had a great time, Chris. Thanks for bringing this to E3.
Yeah, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you guys for checking this out. But if you guys are interested in more games from small publishers, stay tuned because they're doing a lot of really interesting, innovative stuff, and you might want to see what they have in store. Let's check it out.
All right, thanks, Julian. Over here in the West Hall, Sony and Microsoft aren't here at the conference, so that gives us an opportunity to showcase our smaller publishers like Xseed, Big Ben, and Sega. As you can see behind me, Sega went big with Mario and Sonic at the Olympics. I'm going to toss over to Erik at the South Hall, and I'm going to hit that rock climbing wall. Erik, what's up?
Thanks, Pam. I am here in the South Hall now, hanging out with Gravedigger at the THQ Nordic booth. And let me tell you, their lineup this year is looking pretty good. Let's go check it out. Playable in the booth this year are games like Monster Jam Steel Titans, Wreckfest, and Biomutant, and of course, the newly announced Destroy All Humans and Darksiders Genesis. All right, well, that's going to do it from the South Hall for now. I'm going to go play some Biomutant.